Good afternoon, Nigerians. My name is Jay Eseyoma from Delta State. I'm the founder of NOG, Nigeria Organization for Good Governance. The purpose of this organization is to call on all Nigeria to stand up. We have suffered for too long. Stand up for good governance. Stand up for your right for development. Stand up for your right for good health. Stand up for your right for good road. Stand up for your right for electricity. Let me tell you, you that doesn't know that electricity supply is not too much of a science for Nigeria to accomplish. Nigeria has great people. Nigeria has great intelligent people. But still, common electricity we don't have. Good road we don't have. Water we don't have. Hospitals we don't have. Our president in this 21st century is not ashamed to fly abroad for treatment for 3 months. And he came back and he still don't see the need for anything to change. I call upon you young men of today, arise and stand for your right to good road, your right to electricity, your right to good hospitals, your right to water supply. If we don't stand today, we will suffer forever. Let me tell you, I'm not going to live forever, neither will you. If I have to die, let me die for a purpose that worth it. So the same message I'm passing to you, we all will die one day. So stop being scared. Arise and stand for one purpose, the purpose to develop our country, Nigeria. We are tired of excuses. We are tired of stories. We are tired of the ancient forces that has held us captive, like the case of South Africa. Thank God for Nelson Mandela, who came and saved South Africa from the hands of the apartheid. I tell you today to rise, because we can save Nigeria from the hands of the ancient forces that has held us captive in the last 58 years. If we can stand as young men today and fight for what we believe, believing that Nigeria can become a 21st century nation, a country where there is good road, a country where there is electricity, a country where I don't have to wake up and look for water to drink, a country where the road will be fixed, a country where I don't need to have money to fly abroad before I can save my life, a country where the elderly are taken care of by the government. I call upon you, young men, today, arise. I have analyzed 4 factors that have held us captive in the last 3 days. And I want to address the 4th one today, which is culture. The 4th factor is 1, fear. 2, religion. 3, tribalism. 4, culture. I talked about tribalism yesterday, and I'm going to talk about culture today. There are so many cultural beliefs that has been passed on from generation to generation. Today, in the name of culture, people kill other people for no reason. There is a video the other day which I saw, men being slaughtered on the neck by some group of people whom I believe in their mind they feel fulfilled in the name of the fact that these people are not from the north and they are from the north, or whatever their reason is. These behaviors are bred by cultural belief, cultural differences, crowned by religion. I want to tell you today, until we do away with those culture that held us captive, those culture, in the case of genital mutilation, it was a culture that was believed for a long time in Nigeria, until now there are certain people have begun to get rid of it. As genital mutilation has been abolished, so can we abolish cultural belief in our mind that make us not to see the future in our country. Different cultural belief has made us remain poor. There's a lot of cultural practices that makes us poor We must get rid of them and see ourselves as one Africans with one goal. The goal for Africa to develop, the goal for Africa to become a 21st century country. I call upon you, young man, today, whether you are educated, whether you are illiterate, arise and stand for what you believe. Arise and speak against oppressive policies. The government must make new policies to develop our country. Until we get that, we will not rest as the youth of tomorrow. Arise and stand against the ancient forces that is being established by the retired generals that are holding that country back. Arise and stand against those forces and let them set Nigeria free as the apartheid has set set South Africa free. And South Africa today, black men has a hope for a great future. We must arise. Running abroad is not a solution. We must arise. Our youth are dying in the sea of Libya. Our daughters are being slaughtered in Libya. I saw videos recently where our daughters has been slaughtered. Our daughters are going abroad to become prostitutes. The reason is one, the country is very depriving. The future of our youth today is unknown. If you want to take a survey in Nigeria today, I call on those who do street survey and ask questions. Ask youth what is their vision. You will see that over 80% of youths in Nigeria are looking forward to traveling abroad. That is not a vision. That is not a future. We must grow youth that have great hope in the country whereof they are birth. I call upon the world to please come to the help of Nigeria. Until we save Nigeria, the world will continue to face influx of migration from Nigeria, which I'm not proud of, and you shouldn't be proud. If you love Nigeria, come to our aid, get in contact with our government, advise them with policies that can bring true change. Contact me, the founder of NOC today. I can give you great ideas on how Nigeria can change. If you are in government, if you are local government, if you are a pastor, if you are a preacher, preach this message in your mosque, preach it in your church, preach it to your community. Nigeria must change for the better. In 40 years, if we can stand together, we can achieve one goal, a developed country called Nigeria. Thank you for watching. This week, we will continue to talk about more sensitive factors that can help stimulate good inspiration in our youth, good ideology for great future. If you are part of any group and you think you can be of a great contribution to us, contact us. We will be looking to launch a NOG soon. We are working on the registration to make it a legitimate organization. We will not back down. I call upon all Nigeria to join me in this mission. Thank you very much for watching.